Hello friends, welcome to my channel once again. Now this video is very special for you because there is a prize kept over here. When you comment on this video, please do one thing. You have to write the number of times I have used the word stimulates. So just leave that word. How many times I have spoken, just count it and comment it. That has got some prize that will be announced to you later. So friends, this video is completely new. It is regarding hormones and their disorders in human endocrine system. So let's start. The hormones from the anterior pituitary. The hormones from the anterior pituitary are known as tropic hormones because they stimulate other endocrine glands to secrete their hormones. There are 6 tropic hormones from here. One is known as growth hormone or somatotropin, which is secreted from the somatotrophs cells, which promotes the synthesis of protein hormone IGF or somatomedin. The action or the physiology for this is to promote growth of body cells, tissue repair, lipolysis, blood glucose elevation. Then comes thyroid stimulating hormone or TSH. This is also called thyrotropin. They are secreted from thyrotrophs in the anterior pituitary. The stimulation is on the thyroid gland to secrete its hormone thyroxine. The action is it stimulates the synthesis of 2 thyroid hormones, T3 which is known as triiodothyronine and T4 known as thyroxine. Then comes follicle stimulating hormone FSH. It is secreted from the gonadotrophs of anterior pituitary. It stimulates the development of oocytes in females and testes in males. Its action is it induces ovarian secretion of estrogens and testosterone secretion in males. Luteinizing hormone. It is also secreted from gonadotrophs of anterior pituitary. It triggers the ovulation from Graafian follicle. It induces ovarian secretion of progesterone and stimulates the testosterone production. Luteotropic hormone. It is known as PRL or prolactin. It is secreted from the lactotrophs. The target tissue are present in the mammary glands. The action is the hypersecretion causes galactorrhea and also amenorrhea, means absence of menstrual cycle. Number 6 is adrenocorticotropic hormone known as ACTH. They are secreted from corticotrophs in anterior pituitary. The target tissues are present in the adrenal cortex. The physiology is to stimulate the secretion of glucocorticoids by adrenal cortex. Now we are coming to thyroid gland. Thyroid is the largest endocrine gland. There are 2 types of cells in thyroid. One are follicular cells, another one is parafollicular cells. The follicular cells produce triiodothyronine or T3 and thyroxine or T4. They increase the BMR, basal metabolic rate, and stimulates the synthesis of sodium potassium ATPase pump to produce calorigenic effect, and they increase the lipolysis. Parafollicular cells produce thyrocalcitonin or TCT. It reduces the calcium and HPO42 minus level by inhibiting bone resorption. The deficiency of this hormone leads to cretinism in children and myxedema in adults. It also causes simple goiter in the individuals. The excess secretion of T4 causes Graves' disease known as exophthalmic goiter, where the eyes seem to be bulging out. Parathyroid is another gland that secretes parathormone. It has got chief cells which secrete parathormone or Colip's hormone It increases blood calcium level and decreases blood HbO2- level. The deficiency causes tetany, and excess secretion leads to osteitis fibrosa cystica. Islets of Langerhans. Islet means small island. It is called endocrine pancreas. It contains three types of cells: alpha cells, beta cells, and delta cells. Alpha cells secrete glucagon, which breaks down glycogen and increases blood glucose level. This process is known as glycogenolysis. Glyco means glycogen and lysis means breakdown. So it increases the blood glucose level. The beta cells secrete insulin, which converts blood glucose into glycogen and stores them in liver and muscles by the process of glycogenesis and gluconeogenesis. The delta cells secrete somatostatin, which works antagonistic to somatotropin. The deficiency of insulin leads to diabetes mellitus, and excess insulin leads to insulin shock, by which a person can go to coma. The last one is adrenal or suprarenal gland, situated one on top of each kidney. The outer part of this gland is called cortex, which is stimulated by ACTH hormone from adenohypophysis. The cortex is distinctly divided into three regions. The outermost region is called zona glomerulosa, which secretes mineralocorticoid responsible for regulating ion and fluid balance. For example, aldosterone is that hormone. Zona fasciculata is the middle region, which produces glucocorticoids like cortisol, cortisone, and also a little of androgens, DHEA. Third one is zona reticularis, which produces sex steroids like estrogen and testosterone. The deficiency diseases are Cushing syndrome, which occurs due to overproduction of cortisol. The symptoms of this disease are moon-like face and buffalo-like hump. Addison's disease, which occurs due to insufficient cortisol and aldosterone. It has got bronze pigmentation of the skin and low BP. Inner part is adrenal medulla that secretes catecholamines like epinephrine and norepinephrine, which controls the emergency situations of the body. So this is the part 1 of this. We will get back to you with part 2 of the hormones and their disorders, and with more information on endocrine system. Thank you for today.